Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swaminiti Namini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine. Om Jnanathimiradasya Jnanajana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Uttapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sakhagana Raghunadanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sagitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakhagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpadi Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Isvaraka Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraga Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam. Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the most confidential knowledge. So that is Raja Guhyam. So Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita that the secret of going to Krishna, Goloka, is just following this Bhagavad Gita. Just remembering him, forgetting this material world. So then it is very quickly, very easily we can go to Goloka. So that's what Krishna is teaching us in this Bhagavad Gita. He is a supreme person, Krishna, the super soul seated in everyone's heart, which we know very well from this Bhagavad Gita. But we need to develop that love on Krishna with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. So then we will be able to forget this material world. That's what every day we are studying. Because Krishna is teaching that if you think of me, that's what in the Bhakti Yoga, what we are going to study today. So in the Bhakti Yoga, Krishna is teaching us very clearly that if you focus your mind on me, always, your intelligence on me all the time, then you will come to me. That's it. So our goal should be only that. How to fix our mind and intelligence on Krishna. So it is practically possible. It only depends upon what we give priority, our preference. What is whom we are trying to satisfy, whom we are trying to please. That's what is very important. Yataga pravrittir bhutanam yena sarvam idam tatam. Swakarmana tam abhyarchya siddhim vindati manava. That's what Krishna is teaching. By whom all the living entities have come from. From whom? From whom? Yataga pravrittir bhutanam. From whom all the living entities have come. Yataga pravrittir bhutanam. Yena sarvam idam tadam. By whom everything is pervaded. So from whom everything has come. By whom everything is pervaded. So swakarmana tam abhyarcha. So with our swakarma, we know that swakarma, swabhava, swadharma, all such things we studied many times in the past. So swakarmana tam abhyarcha. So we should worship that person from whom everything emanated. Everything is emanating from whom? And by whom everything is pervaded. So then if we worship him with our swakarma, with our activities, then we will achieve perfection. We will be able to enjoy perfection. Siddhim mindati manava. Siddhim. We are going to get siddhi and we are going to enjoy. Siddhim mindati manava. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So, with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, if we understand that Krishna is the Supreme Lord and he is the one, everything is emanating from him only. Aham sarvasya prabhavo mattaga sarvam pravartate. So, yataga pravrittir bhutana. In the 18th chapter, Krishna is saying that yataga pravrittir bhutana, pravrittir, which is emanating. So, Krishna is saying that aham sarvasya prabhavo mattaga sarvam pravartate. Mattaga sarvam pravartate means from me everything is emanating. Yataga pravrittir bhutana. In one shloka, Krishna is teaching in 18th chapter. But in the 10th chapter, Krishna is teaching that mattaga pravartate. Aham sarvasya prabhavati. Mattaga sarvam pravartate. Mattaga sarvam pravartate. So that's what we need to understand. So swakarmana tam abhyarcha. So with our activities, if we worship him, that means if we dedicate all our activities only to him, that means if we do everything only to him, only to Krishna, as an offering unto Krishna, then only we can achieve perfection, siddhi. Siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. So one who is equal in both success and failure is a yogi. He is situated in yoga. But we need to achieve that siddhi. If we get this siddhi, then only we can go to Krishna's well, Goloka. Siddhim prapto yatha brahma tata pnoti nibodame. That's what Krishna is. Siddhim prapto. If we get siddhi, if we get perfection, siddhim prapto yatha brahma tata pnoti. So how we will be able to achieve Brahman? There is Krishna's abode. So that's what Krishna is teaching. Samaseneva kaunteya nista jnanasya yapa. So we need to achieve perfection. We need to go to Goloka. That's what Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate means we will go to Goloka. Krishna is also in this 14th chapter also, he says that Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. In the 18th chapter also, Krishna is using the same line, Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. That means we will achieve Brahman. We will go to Krishna's will, Goloka. So, that is possible only if we are able to act with intelligence. Buddhya, with intelligence. So that's why we need to act with intelligence. For that, we need love on Krishna. We need this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. So if we act with intelligence, Buddhya Visuddhaya Yukto. That's what Buddhya Visuddhaya Yukto. Dhrityatmanam niyamyacha. Buddhya Visuddhaya Yukto Dhrityatmanam niyamyacha. Sabdadin Visayams Tyaktva. Sabdadin Visayams Tyaktva Ragadvesa Vyudasyaja. So Buddhya Visuddhaya Yukto. So we should purify ourselves with intelligence and engage in Krishna's service. Dhrityatmanam niyamyacha. So with the determination, we should control ourselves. That's what Dhrityatmanam niyamyacha. Buddhya Visuddhaya Yukto Dhrityatmanam niyamyacha. Sabdadin Visayams. So Sabdadin Visayams Tyaktva Ragadvesa Vyudasyaja. So that means starting from the Sabda, the sound object. So that is a very, very important sense object, sound. So starting from the sound object, all our senses we should control by giving up, by laying aside raga and dvesha. So attachment and aversion. Raga dvesa vidusyaja. That's what Krishna is doing. So then vivitta sevi lagvasi. Yatava kaya manasa. Vivikta sevi means living in a solitary place. Vivikta sevi. Lagvasi means eating only little. So not eating too much. So that's what lagvasi. Vivikta sevi lagvasi yatava kaya manasa. So one who is able to control body, mind, senses, everything. Yatava kaya manasa. Dhyana yoga paro nityam vairagyam samupashit. So always remembering nityam means always. Dhyana yoga para, the supreme, transcendental meditation. Only remembering Krishna. Dhyana yoga paro nityam vairagyam samupashit. By having the determination, vairagyam. So the detachment. So vairagyam samupashit. Kama krodha balam. Darpam. So also ahangaram, balam, darpam, kamam, krodham, everything. Parigraham. So ahangaram, balam, darpam, kamam, krodham, everything vimuchya. So everything free from, liberated from ahangaram, balam, darpam, kamam, krodham, parigraham, vimuchya. Nirmamaga Shanto Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpati. Nirmamaga, free from claims for any proprietorship. Shanto, very peaceful. Nirmamaga Shanto Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpati. So then we will achieve Brahman. So that's why Krishna is teaching us that Siddhim Prapto Yatha Brahma Tathapnoti Nibodami. So when you get Siddhi, so when you get perfection, how to achieve that Brahman? So I shall explain to you. That's what Krishna is explaining in the 18th chapter. So Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. So that means, if we go to that Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate, Brahmano hi pradishtakam amritasya avyayasya cha sasvatasya cha dharmasya sukasya ikantitasya cha. That's what Krishna is also teaching in the 14th chapter, 27th sloka, last sloka. Brahmano hi pradishtakam amritasya avyayasya. So I have established that Brahman. So that's what Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. That same thing, Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate, in the 14th chapter, 26th sloka, Krishna is teaching us that Mam chayo vyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatityaitan Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. So without any deviation, if you are always engaged in Krishna's devotional service, Mam chayo abhyabhicharini Bhakti Yogena Sevate Sagunan Samati Tyaitan Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. So we will be freed from all the three modes of material nature, then Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. So here also Krishna is saying, teaching us that Ahankaram, Balam, Darpam, Kamam, Krodham, Parigraham, everything. Vimuchya Nirmamaga Shanto Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate. That's what Krishna is teaching us there. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. If we achieve that Brahma Bhuyaya Kalpate, what is going to happen? We will become Prasannatma. We will become the happiest person. Brahma Bhuta platform. So because there is no more miseries, nothing temporary there, everything is permanent and blissful, no miseries. So that's why Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na sochati na kangsati. Then there is no need to worry about anything, no need to hanker after anything, no need to lament about anything. So na sochati na kangsati, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma na sochati na kangsati, samaga sarveshu bhutesu madbhaktim labate param. So at that time we will be equal to all living entities. Samaga sarveshu bhuteshu madbhaktim labate param. He attains devotion, the supreme devotion unto me. That's what Krishna is teaching. So then madbhaktim labate param. So that's what that bhakti, that devotion is very, very important. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tattvataga tato mam tattvato jnatva visate tadanantaram. So only with the devotion, Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavan yaschasmi tattvataga, one can understand me about everything. Only by that. Manushyanam sagasyesu kaschit yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvataga. Hardly 1 in 1,000 will endeavor for perfection, and in that also hardly one will understand about me, understand the truth about me. So that is possible only by bhakti, devotion. Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavanyaschasmi tattvadaga tato mam tattvato jnatva visate tad anantam. So by knowing that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, so by understanding this Bhagavad Gita, by developing that devotion unto Krishna, we will enter into Krishna's world. Visate. Visate means enter. Visate tad ananta. Unlimited enjoyment. We will have it in Krishna's abode. So for that, what we have to do? We have to do all our activities only for Krishna. That's what Swakarmana Tam Abhyarchya. So if you do that, all these things are going to happen. That's why Krishna is saying that Sarvakarmanyapi sada kurvano madvyapashayaga matprasadat avapnoti saswatam padam avyayam. So all our activities, all the time, we should do only for Krishna, not for anyone else. Then we will attain Krishna. So that's what. So that's what we studied also in the 12th chapter, that if we follow the impersonal way, the path is very difficult and troublesome, and all such things we studied. Like Klesho adhigatarastesam avyakta sakta chetasam avyakta hi gatir dukkam degavadbiravapyate. We already studied. That's very difficult. For those whose minds are attached to the unmanifested, impersonal feature of the supreme, advancement is very troublesome. To make progress in that discipline is always difficult for those who are embodied. But whereas, if we simply surrender unto Krishna, if we do everything for Krishna, it's very easy. That's what we studied last week. Ye tu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matparaka ananyena iva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate teshamakam samuddarta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya veshita chetasa. So if we do all our activities only for Krishna, yetu sarvani karmani mayi sanyasya matpara ananyenaiva yogena mam dhyayanta upasate. So without any deviation, if we are always engaged in worshipping Krishna, then Krishna will be able to quickly deliver us from this ocean of material miseries. Tesam aham samuddarta mrityu samsara sagarat bhavami nachirat partha maya veshita chetasa. But those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me and being devoted to me without deviation, engaged in devotional service and always meditating upon me, having fixed their minds upon me. But those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me and being devoted to me without deviation, engaged in devotional service and always meditating upon me, having fixed their minds upon me, O son of Partha, for them, O son of Pritha, for them, I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. That's what Krishna. So that's why Krishna is teaching us that Mayeva manadatsva Mayi buddhim niveshaya Nivasishashi Mayeva Atavudvam nasamshayaga. If you fix your mind upon me, if you focus your intelligence upon me, so then you will come to me. There is no doubt about it. So you will get elevated. So atha urdvam nasamshaya. So that's what Krishna is saying. Nivasisyasi mayyeva. You always live in me. That's what nivasisyasi mayyeva. So just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Thus you will live in me always. Nivasisyasi mayyeva. In this, there is no doubt about it. Athavurdvam nasamsega. There is no doubt about it. That's what Krishna is teaching. So we finished up to 8 slokas in the last week, in the 12th chapter. Now in the next 4 slokas, Krishna is actually continuing. What if we are not able to fix our mind on Krishna? Then what? What if we are not able to do that thing? Then what? What if we are not able to do that thing? Then what? So like that, Krishna is giving us relaxation. So if you ask Krishna what is good for us, if anyone asks what I am supposed to do, This is the sloka. This sloka number 8. This is what Krishna wants us to do. If we are not able to do, then what we will do? That's the next question comes. 24/7. If we are able to fix our mind on Krishna, focus our intelligence on Krishna, that's what we should do, nothing else. That's all. So that's what this Bhagavad Gita is going to make us to do. So then if we are not able to do, Krishna is teaching in the next sloka, sloka number 9 in the 12th chapter. Atha chittam samadatum nasakno shimayi sthiram abhyasa yogena tato mamichaptum dhananjaya. If you are not able to focus your thoughts on me, that's what nasaknosi, not able to. If you are unable to, if you are not able to focus your thoughts on me steadily, mayi sthiram. Sthiram means steadily. If you cannot fix your mind on me steadily, then abhyasa yogena tato mamichaptum dhananjaya. Then practice doing that and develop a desire to come to me. So desire to come to me. That's what Krishna is saying. Practice doing that. That's what we are supposed to do. Practice. Abhyasa. Chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day is abhyasa. It's a practice. Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa nanya-gamina paramam purusham divyam yati patanu chintayan. So if we are able to engage in that practice, that remembering Krishna, then we are going to go to Krishna. Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa nanya-gamina. If our thoughts are not deviating at all, so then paramam purusham divyam yati patanu chintayan. We'll be able to reach the supreme divine person, that is Krishna. Also, when Arjuna told Krishna that I can't control my mind because mind is restless, turbulent, obstinate, and very strong, Krishna said that it's undoubtedly difficult to control the restless mind, but it is possible by abhyasa. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena chakrihyate. So that's what here abhyasa. Krishna is saying that abhyasa yogena tato mam ichaptum dhananjaya. So then in the next sloka, Krishna is teaching here. So abhyasa yogena tato mam ichaptum. My dear Arjuna, O winner of wealth, if you cannot fix your mind upon me without deviation, then follow the regulative principles of Bhakti Yoga. In this way, develop a desire to attain me. Then in the next sloka, Krishna is teaching them. Abhyase pi asamattosi matkarma paramo bhava madatamapi karmani kurvan siddhim avapsesi. If you are not able to practice remembering me all the time, then engage in direct service to me. Engage in direct devotional service unto me. So that's what Matkarma Paramobha. So going to temple and chanting Hare, like spreading Krishna's message, Bhagavad Gita, like all such things. We can do a lot of things, distributing prasadam, distributing Bhagavad Gita, book distribution, and all such things, all kinds of service, temple service, and so much of service we can do directly. We can do Krishna, direct service to Krishna. That's why Matkarma Paramo Bhava. Madartam api karmani kurvan siddhim avapsasi. If you do directly engage in my service, then you will achieve perfection. That's what Krishna is saying, that kurvan siddhim avapsasi. If you cannot practice the regulations of Bhakti Yoga, that is Abhyasa Yoga, then just try to work for me, because by working for me, you will come to the perfect stage. What if you cannot work for Krishna? Ataitatapi asaktosi kartum madyogamashita sarvakarma palatyagam tathakuru yatatmavan. If you cannot directly engage in my service, then at least give up the attachment to the results of your activities. Sarvakarma palatyagam tathakuru yatatmavan, and be situated in yourself. So self-situated. Tathakuru yatatmavan. That's what Krishna is teaching. If, however, you are unable to work in this consciousness of me, then try to act giving up all results of your work and try to be self-situated. That's what Krishna is doing. So finally, Krishna is summarizing all these 4 slokas in the 12th sloka. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanadhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma palatyagas tyagagachantiranantaram. So if you are not able to practice, so jnanam, knowledge is important, knowledge is better. So, but simply having the knowledge alone is not going to help. So dhyanam, meditation, so that practice is very important. Meditation, dhyanam vishishyate. So if you are not able to do also karma pala tyaga, so giving up the attachment to the results, so that is much, much, much better. So tyaga chantiranantaram, by just doing that, you are going to get peace of mind. So that's why tyaga chantiranantaram. We are going to study in the 18th chapter at much length about the tyaga. So sannyasa and tyaga, Arjuna will ask. So Krishna is teaching that if you cannot take to this practice, then engage yourself in the cultivation of knowledge. Better than knowledge, however, is meditation. And better than meditation is renunciation of the fruits of action. For by such renunciation, one can attain peace of mind. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished 12 slokas in the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Vishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurumilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ye Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Hey, Venkat Nagarjun Prabhu says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, Guruji. There are no questions. Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna. Asha Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for wonderful session.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare
By
Krishna.
Krishna's mercy, we understand that how we fix our mind to please Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
And what we are supposed to do and what to not do.
Yes, Mataji. Everything Krishna is teaching us very, very clearly in Bhagavad Gita.
Yes, Guruji. Very clearly.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mun Mataji, Hare Krishna. SK Garg Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, SK Garg Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare
Guruji,
Krishna.
thank you very much. Guruji, very nice lecture today also. And really it's telling us in a very simple way, you have to do this, if not this, then do this. And, ultimately you will attain it. So this is a really very simple way, Guruji, and what I understood. I would just like to say, Krishna says, if practice, do practice. If not practice, then knowledge, and that leads to meditation. And if nothing, then renunciation of all the fruits of the action is the best way to live in this Dukkhali. Guruji, my understanding is correct, or
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Can you, Guruji, elaborate maybe once more about this, step by step graduation?
Yes, Prabhu. Krishna is asking us to remember him all the time, fix our mind and intelligence on him all the time. If that is not possible, then practice doing that. So if that practice is not possible, directly engage in Krishna's service. If you are not able to engage in Krishna's service directly, then give up the results of the activities. So that's what he is saying. Yes, Prabhu. You understand that, Prabhu?
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Mun Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji. So for this class, I'm just not able to join, then I just go for your YouTube only. So
yes, Mataji. Yes,
maybe morning hours I have to go for my, yes, Guruji. No, this medical and other things are giving me so much of, pressure. So that's why. So I just went for, like the YouTubes and all these things.
Yes, yes.
So whenever I have time, but this lack of these things is only one thing is missing, that I'm not continuously focusing on my chanting. Actually, this was missing actually. Like I'm not able to do it on regular basis. It is just breaking apart from all this work and all these things. But I hope I will start it again continuously. So that is my main motto actually. I hope Krishna will understand, because
Yes,
this
Mataji.
thing is just roaming in my mind, because if I'm not able to do the chanting in all day, every day, as I'm doing every day previously. So then I think that maybe I'll do it next time, no issue. So, is there any problem, Guruji? Like I just skipped, like if sometimes it's not possible, then I skip it actually. So
Yes, Mataji. I think it should not become a regular thing. Maybe very rarely it becomes, it's fine, but that's correct. If we are able to make our life very systematic, then such things will not happen, Mataji. That's why we need to plan. Yes, Mataji. Krishna
yes,
will
yes,
make that happen.
Guruji. Yes, Guruji.
It has to be a routine thing. That's the main thing. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Thank you
Hare
so much
Krishna.
for today's class also.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you,
No,
Mataji.
no question from my side, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Chandrakala Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Namaste, Guruji. Namaste,
Namaste,
Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Class very nice, nice, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji.
I
Hare Krishna.
understand the concept. We have to be always in Krishna consciousness. It is
That
not
is the
our
main
mind
thing.
is not steady. Na, we have to keep always practicing. If it is not possible, we have to service to Krishna. Then, if it is not possible, we have to give up the result. We have to do our duty. We should not bother about the result. Thank
Yes.
you. I understand the concept, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you, Guruji. Wonderful
Hare
class.
Krishna.
It is very nice, Guruji. Really, we are gifted, Guruji. Sri
Yes,
Ram
Mataji.
only
Ram Prabhu.
given this opportunity to join this class. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Yes, yes,
Whenever
Mataji.
I find the time, I used to say nowadays whenever I find time, I used to say Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Whenever I find time, I used to say like this, Guruji. Yesterday, I sent message to my son. He attended the interview. But finally, I wrote Hare Rama, all the best, and I included that word also Hare Rama. That's all, Guruji.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes,
Guruji. Thank you.
thank you, Mataji.
Thank
It's
you
all
so much.
Bhagavad Gita. With Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we can achieve whatever we want. Krishna's mercy.
Yesterday, he did not get the job. Yesterday, he attended an interview. While going, immediately they said we need only female candidates. Then,
It's fine. Results
then
will
I
leave
accepted the
it.
result. Okay.
Yes.
I
Yes,
accepted the
results will
result.
leave it to Krishna.
He
Yes.
is very much in. He thought to get. We also hoped he will get job, but he did not get the job. Immediately they said we need only female candidate. That lady, he did not ask any question. It seems he shouted me like anything. I said Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. That's all, Guruji.
That's it. Hare Krishna. Yes. Leave everything to Krishna. Yes.
That's all, Guruji. Thank you. See, I have taken simple way. I am simply laughing. Okay, leave it. Avlada. Thank you, Guruji.
Krishna will give us that mindset. Yes, Mother.
Thank you,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna.
I thought in that way, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mother.
Previous and all, I will cry. If we get a negative result, I will cry. What to do next? Now I simply taken okay, Hare Rama. Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Everything, all the results are for Krishna only. Because everything is success only. Because everything happens by Krishna's wish. So we should not be worried. Yes, Mother. Hare Krishna.
What to do, Guruji? Say, okay, we will see the next time. Like that, I have
Yes,
told
sir.
to my son.
Yes. Do it for Krishna
you,
again.
Guruji.
Also. Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, Guruji. Okay, Guruji. Thank you.
Ram Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. I'm quite happy to hear from Chandrakala Mataji Guruji. I think the way she's in the board, Guruji, she's in TNEB, she's in Planning Commission now, and
Yes.
we need such leaders so that they can go and groom more juniors under them, and because they are leaders, that's what the Metro man Dr. Sridhar used to say. When he successfully built the Konkan Railway in record-breaking time, especially Delhi Metro was done He was at the around 70 years, Guruji. So these people in civil service, civil servants, they should lead a way, Guruji, in such a way. Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna takes care of it. There is nothing positive, negative, and all. All comes from Krishna only. Okay, there is a message in it. From human eyes, we are all handicapped, Guruji. As like Srila Prabhupada said, we have very limited knowledge. Our vision is very limited. With that limited vision, we are saying that, oh, this result is negative, this is positive. Who knows, Guruji? In my life, I was in Mumbai, Guruji. I was working for a Zenith Computers in Andheri East. So they decided my health was not good. So my boss said, you must return back to Madurai, where we have a customer. I was reluctant, Guruji. I thought staying in Mumbai, but it's better for my career and all. They forced me. In fact, the office boy came, they put everything on the train, they sent me back to Madurai, Guruji. And within few months, they had that blast, about 250 bomb blasted everywhere. I don't know what would have happened to me. So it's all lot. At the time, I was literally dejected. Even I thought of resigning the job. So certain times, Guruji, with human mind, our visions all very limited, Guruji. We should leave it to Lord Krishna. That's a reality, Guruji. Guruji, I would like to ask you one thing. Yesterday, I was invited to a session in Bali, Guruji, the Hare Krishna temple in Bali, Indonesia. I was watching some of the sadhu. Sadhu was not very fluent, Guruji. Even it was translated. Sadhu speaks. He was in Saffron, so he's supposed to be a full-time sadhu, a bachelorhood, probably maintaining a celibacy as well. So while he was saying, there was a translation. I was able to understand this Bhasha Indonesia. So the translation was very good. But the original speech he was giving, even he made a mistake of saying that Lord Krishna was sitting at the head, Duryodhana was at the leg of the Krishna. Then the translator corrected him. He's an Indonesian, and he corrected him. So I told my Mataji on a separate note saying that sadhu must be prepared. She was saying we should not comment anything about sadhu. What is your opinion, Guruji? To me, when a sadhu makes a mistake, he may be skilled in other areas. But if he is not prepared to deliver a speech, about 70, 80 people were listening, and it was translated. And Bali is an international destination, and he should be prepared like Guruji. So I again responded to her saying that there should be a quality in it, correct? Whosoever it is, even if he is a sadhu, and when he delivers a speech, there must be a quality in it, Guruji. What is your opinion, Guruji? What I said, is it correct?
Anyone is really a very sincere devotee of Krishna, and then Krishna gives the knowledge, skills, intelligence, everything to do. So if somebody is a neophyte, like at a young age, maybe a lot of mistakes may happen, but over a period of time they can correct. I don't know about the age or experience, how much experience they have. Also, it's it all depending upon how much knowledge we gain and follow and everything. So, but Krishna will guide, Prabhu. That is the main thing. So we have to fully depend on Krishna and Bhagavad Gita. So that way Krishna will reveal everything, Prabhu. That's it.
Should I restrain my comments, Guruji? That's what Mataji was saying. Guruji, they say, Prabhuji, don't comment with your materialistic knowledge. I said,
you cannot comment. Yes.
Okay, Guruji. Okay, that's what she mentioned to me. When Sadhu is giving a speech, my humble request, you don't comment on it. Then again, I responded to her, no, Mataji, at least quality must be there. That is my concern, because we compare with the speeches given in Singapore Center. So I say someone should prepare well when they give a speech. That was my comment, Guruji. But she was advising we should not comment against the sadhus. When a sadhu sits there, whatever he says, we must just listen, Guruji. That's something then later on I thought I can clarify with you. Then I've sent your class to her also to see what is the quality standards I'm talking. I'm attending a class from my Guruji. You have to see the standards, compare with the class conducted in Bali. I've sent to her, Guruji.
So not everyone is, it's all Krishna's only guiding us, Prabhu. Krishna's only gives us the knowledge, intelligence, everything. It all depends upon how much we know, how much we are experienced, all such things. So maybe if I go back 10 years ago, whatever the lectures I gave, whatever I'm giving now, it will be much different also, because of so much of years of experience in understanding teaching. So yes.
Wonderful. Yes, Guruji. And it is my choice to refrain from them, like Guruji. If I feel I don't gain anything out of it, I can say I'm busy or I'm in another class and all, right, Guruji? Nothing wrong in it, right? In that way,
That's
I don't
fine.
hurt them.
Yeah, that is your choice,
Yeah,
right? Nobody is going to.
Yes, Guruji. I quit halfway because halfway it got stranded also. The translation
They're
didn't
not
work.
gaining much. Sometimes some devotees they talk, but if that's what my point here is, as long as you teach only on Bhagavad Gita, then it's fine. Our Bhagavad Gita lecture is very unique that we will not deviate away from Bhagavad Gita at all. So
Yes,
because
Guruji.
Bhagavad Gita knowledge
Yes,
is the
Guruji.
main. If anyone understands this Bhagavad Gita fully, completely, then they will not go in a wrong way at all. There is no problem. So that's
Yes,
the main.
Guruji. Sometimes the method, Guruji, they only recite and everyone shouts Hari Bol only. They don't really go to the point, Guruji. That's something I noticed.
No, that's
they
correct.
Just,
See, if you're not teaching Bhagavad Gita fully and get into different things and talking other things, then it all depends upon somebody may be interested, somebody may not be. So we don't know.
Okay, Guruji. It depends on the local culture also, the people who attend,
Yes.
how they incline towards it. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you for
Hare
clarifying
Krishna.
that, Guruji. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Gayatri Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Excellent class, Guruji. Thank you for the wonderful session.
Thank you,
Keeping us in
Mataji.
right track. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Dandot
Hare Krishna.
Pranam.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you Guruji, आपका आशीर्वाद मिलता है. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Sumati Mataji.
Thank you for the class, Guruji. Thank you, wonderful class, especially the today's, very simple rules for being in Krishna consciousness. It's so straightforward and so simple. Just think of Krishna all the time and in everything that you do. Thank you, Guruji. I have to leave now, Guruji. I have to be going somewhere now. Thank you so much for the class, and Hare Krishna. Happy weekend to everybody.
Hare
Thanks,
Krishna.
Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna. Ravindra Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Very nice class, and I have missed it yesterday because I was on a tour.
Yes.
Somehow I am able to continue my chanting 16 rounds even in the tours. So that is a great thing. And at times when I miss a few rounds, I get a feeling of guilt, and I cannot sleep unless until I complete those remaining rounds in the evening, in the night, or whatever time I get. So that is a very good thing. And with this process going on, I can realize now whatever in today's class you have taught. We have to do something actually just to remain connected with the Krishna. Just by having a desire to be connected with Krishna, to connect with Krishna, that is also a kind of a bhakti. That is also like moving on a right path. So it's very simple now. It's very easy to understand. Unless until we do this chanting, we don't realize what kind of powers Krishna is having. Actually, he takes over many times, I have seen. When we have got very little intelligence, and when we surrender our intelligence, we get connected to Krishna, and then his intelligence is definitely in abundance. He uses his all powers to guide us. Rather, at times I feel he takes over our senses, our everything. And then whatever we do in such a manner that it brings mercy, more mercy of Krishna. So Guruji, your class is like a Sanjeevani for all of us. So we are highly obliged, highly grateful to you. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Good morning, all Prabhuji, Guruji, all Mataji. It was a wonderful experience. I'm blessed to have a complete Gita Upadesham from you. And day before yesterday, I showed your classes to my wife also. There is a portion of calmness, whatever you do. You yourself is the example. When I see you, I see the calmness, whatever you teach us, the first chapter slokas, like a ocean. So that is what I felt. So there are wonderful experiences are coming, and as per the today's class, there should be a vairagyam, determination, and focus. If you need to be focused, once you are focused, you will have no disturbance. You will not be perturbed. You only see Krishna and his words. That is what you look at. Other things are immaterial to you. That is what I understood. And hope everything is okay at your end. I mean, your wife, everybody is there recovering, and I hope they should come in a normal life. It should not disturb you. Anyway, you are not disturbed. But anyway, our family is also a part of our life, for coexistence.
Krishna's mercy, yes.
Yeah, one Prabhuji, I could not able to recollect. Say, we go different places, we hear, listen many things in a different way. We should not be disturbed. The essence of Bhagavad Gita is one. Sometimes Krishna gives in a different way of this thing. You go to Majestic in one way or other way, both are same. They are only the focus, determination, and concentration. So Krishna never discriminate. Therefore, we should not discriminate who is giving us what kind of message. We should not discriminate. That is what I want to communicate. There is no discrimination. Everything is bhakti and everything is going towards Krishna's.
Yeah, with Bhagavad Gita knowledge, such thing will automatically happen to us. That's the effect of Bhagavad Gita knowledge. When you have the Bhagavad Gita knowledge, you will be able to see everyone equal only. Pandita Samadarshina, no discrimination at all.
Yeah. So one good experience, Guruji, when I do prayer, I used to chant Hanuman Chalisa, then Shankara Aruliya, Vadavidibi Samibe, Bhumi Bhage, Nikshakshanam, and the sloga varum. It is 2-page sloga. So there are many things. I used to be little disturbed when I get a call or some disturbance, client side, since I am a practicing freelancer. So at that time, I feel little, not satisfied, not done my sloga fully. But now what happens, whenever there is no time or anything, I just chant Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I am focused. Whatever the prayer I used to do 1 hour with different slogas, I can able to do it with the Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So when I am chanting this, it fulfills everything. That is the satisfaction I get.
Yes.
So
that is all. With Bhagavad Gita knowledge, everything will become all right. Everything we will be able to do things because because it's nothing else is purer than this Bhagavad Gita. Nahi jnanena sadrsam pavitramika vidyate. So this Bhagavad Gita purifies ourselves.
Yeah. So the communication channel Atma to Paramatma, that happens. That instantaneously happens. If it happens for 2 seconds or 3 seconds or 5 seconds, so that is immaterial, but it happens. The communication takes place.
It happens continuously with Bhagavad Gita. Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's a great experience and great learning. And as an obedient student, we will do. So we are in a very initial stage of understanding the Bhagavad Gita. So going forward, I think we'll get maturity and we do the best for Krishna service.
Yes, as I always say, Krishna has got plans. We just be a part of his plan. That's it. It will happen.
Yeah. Thank you, Guruji. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Vrinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you for the class. And Guruji, I got the message late today.
Okay. I started late only, Mataji, but I don't know.
No, you started, but then I started without your message. I went to the Zoom call and you had started, but the message on my phone came after that, I think.
Oh, that means there is some problem today. Even Ram Prabhu was saying that he didn't receive the message, but I I think I gave the message as usual only, but I don't know what happened.
No, I got it, but I on the class Zoom meeting, even without your message coming, because it was pretty late, I thought my phone is something wrong still.
Okay.
So I just started and your message, your lecture had
Yeah, when I
already
started, Ram Prabhu told me that I didn't send the message, but when I checked with Ravin Prabhu, he told that he got the message. So there is something in the Zoom
I
or
think there
WhatsApp.
was a lapse. Yeah, there's
Yes,
a lapse of
WhatsApp.
some few minutes or seconds. Yes,
Yes,
Guruji. Thank you,
Yes,
Guruji, for the class. And the step-by-step procedure is very nice. But should we keep fluctuating like that? That, oh, I didn't remember, so let me do that. And I didn't do that, so let me do that. Or it's good to be consistent. Because
we will
there's
do
a
Bhagavad
human
Gita,
tendency.
Mataji. We study Bhagavad Gita, then everything will be normal. So what we are trying to do every day, that's what I always say, that for us 4 pillars, correct? So one is daily joining our Zoom Bhagavad Gita class, and second thing is chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day, and then preparing prasadam, offering prasadam to Krishna, and then spreading Krishna's message, Bhagavad Gita. These things, if we do, all other things will fall in shape, Mother.
Yes, Guruji. Guruji, you said the first thing is to 24/7 have remember Krishna. So isn't that the same thing as the last one, which you said have the knowledge, and better than knowledge is to meditate? So when we say meditate, meditate on Krishna, no, Guruji?
Yes, that's correct.
Yes. So meditate on Krishna, maybe you mean to say for a little time. If we are not able to do 24/7, meditate.
No, actually, even if you are working for Krishna, for example, you are going to your work, you should think that you are doing it for Krishna. So that means you are meditating on Krishna at that time. Because when Krishna told Arjuna in Bhagavad Gita in the 8th chapter, Tasmat sarvesu kalesu ma manusmarat yudhyacha. So therefore, always you remember me and fight. So that means when Arjuna is fighting for Krishna, then only that happens. He can remember Krishna and fight. So like that, whatever work we do, we have to do it for Krishna. Then we are remembering Krishna. That's what is very important. You understand that, Mother?
Yes, yes. Yes, Guruji. Yes, that makes
Everything
it more
belongs to
clear.
Krishna. Everything belongs to Krishna. That's what we need to know. We need to understand. We should not think that I want this, I want that. No. We want only Krishna. That's the main.
Yes, Guruji. Yes, and I think with that abhyasa on a daily basis, it will surely happen. Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, for really guiding us and reminding us on a daily basis. And I wonder how you must be feeling on that pedestal. Very good lecture, very good lecture, very good lecture. I think you attributed everything to Krishna.
Yes, everything is Krishna's
So,
mercy. That's what is happening.
mercy. Yes, Guruji. But being an instrument, you are spreading it out so much to all of us, for which I'm very grateful. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare.
Hare.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Good, easy questions. I got late joined because I was also another group. There is a special class for conducted by ISKCON. Some Prabhu from, I think, from Australia, and from the Atul Das or something like that lecture. I listened some for temporary some time, but actually, really, it's a good discussion today's talk. If you don't do anything, just there are choices. You have given choices, like a difficult method, easy method. So even if it is how Krishna is giving so many chances, if you don't do that, you do this. It's a process. So we are very lucky and fortunate. If you are emotional, and Guruji, I'm very thankful to you. You are very taking us in that Gita class, and so many choices are given. So if you don't follow this line, this way or that way, you can do what you can do. So one can do, if this will be difficult, you take it. So choice is given. So through practice, so everything is possible through practice only. If you don't attend classes of yours, if you miss the class, we cannot attain. So the more you read, the more you gain the knowledge of Gita, and this is the ultimate knowledge, the ultimate knowledge. Oh Dhananjaya, really, you just fix my mind, fix your mind. So you can be Abhyasenam Sarva Siddhir Bhavati. Abhyasenam. So through practice makes man perfect. So it is through practice one can attain or achieve. If you sincerely one strives to attain that, one can get. So it's just not superficial. Really, that the sloka is very. So you have to control our chitta, that mind. So we are can saknosi, saknoti. Able. I am capable. I can do that. Samartha. Aham samartha to attain. So through which this is the yoga practice. So abhyasanam sarva siddhivar. So it's a very good sloka, and nicely you have presented. We are very lucky and fortunate. So Arjuna also, Krishna also says you are the Dhananjaya. So many names. So you are the winner. Wealth means the knowledge, the mind. You have controlled the mind. You have defeated the mind. So Krishna is pleased. We are lucky, irrespective of all the. Generally, you don't expect from Kshatriya as a devotee because of his warrior and that archery activity. Still, then how he devotes his friend and everything, how even Lord he surrenders everything. He totally dedicated to Lord Krishna. So very inquisitive, very much you have to learn many things, Guruji. You make us learn, inject in your mind, inculcate your mind the spiritual, the highest knowledge. So one cannot be perturbed or one cannot be unmoved. Rather, we cannot say we are just to concentrate. We are rather stable, steady. You make us our mind stable. Generally, this mind nowadays, modern mind is modern people. We people are very fluctuating our mind. Our forefathers are not like that. That is steady and stable. But we are so many activities. Oh, just have a mantra and Gita for 1 or 2 slokas, chanting. Then the other job. So when you are in the class, we are in the Lord Krishna. So the moment 24/7, as you told, as whatever you do your job, we should be devoted to Lord Krishna. Guruji, I am very thankful. So because I am towards whenever I was going out of the class house, and I was on the way. Generally, you see the noise coming from the bosses and I'm struggling to college more than half kilometers on foot. So yesterday also I was just entering. I could not because of ear cord, phone is for the bag. So like that I could not able to connect you immediately. So generally it happens. Sometimes whenever you call me, I don't like to receive because the phone is somewhere because I was having ear cord. So I could not respond. Sorry, I beg apology for Guruji. I beg apology back. Sometimes whenever you call me, I cannot receive properly, respond your call. So really, this is my problem. Guruji, I am so hurried, so that is the time. I try my best to connect you. Guruji, very thankful, and I offer my obeisance and oblations onto your lotus feet, Guruji, because of you have given
Hare
us
Krishna.
third eye. You have the Dibya Chakchu. You are giving us really, like Sanjay is not given, Guruji, because Guru, Ajnana Timrandasya Jnananjana Salakya Chakchu. So, Guruji, you give us this divine light, the celestial, the Dibya Chakchu. So, Unmilam, because of you, Guruji, I am very thankful. Pranam, Guruji, Satata Naman, Naman.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Deepesh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the wonderful class. Guruji, I've been thinking that I have seen that I have changed my attitude towards how I approach people. One thing which I think I'm learning from Gita is to just not be there to judge anyone anymore. I have learned, and also just to take them. If they're doing their job, great. If they're not doing their job, that's fine, because I have to do my job, kind of thing, right? So that is what I have seen, me move towards. And I think earlier I used to get agitated whether whether it was patiently standing in a line, wherever. But now I'm like, I think Krishna is timing me. There is a time when my position in line is going to reach the window, or temple, or whatever it is. I have to just patiently wait. And I keep telling my family also that now, that if there is a delay, there's a reason, and that's fine. It'll come to us, and it'll come to us when it has to. So I have kind of taken that attitude, and I've found that I'm more peaceful.
Yes.
By just saying that, okay, Krishna didn't want me to be there at that particular second. Maybe he wants me to be there another minute later, or 2 minutes later, or 5 minutes later, whatever it is. I have to just wait for my time. He's controlling it. So this is what I have found. I'm thinking, and like I said, I mean, I don't get agitated. I don't get like, why is this person not hurrying up, or why is this person not moving quickly if he has to, and why is he suddenly cut into the line? I'm like, fine, if they cut, they cut. I don't think too much about it anymore. So I wanted to share that general life changing thing which I've seen.
It will happen. Krishna's mercy, everything will become very nice. Krishna consciousness, no doubt.
Yeah, and I'm trying to teach my kids the same thing. My daughter is trying to apply for colleges, and she's getting it over there. So I'm just telling her, listen, I mean, you have to do your best, and the rest you have to leave to Krishna. You just have to have faith. If you don't get into this particular college which you really think you want to, it doesn't matter, because he has another plan for you then, which might be different. So that is how I'm approaching life. I'm just giving a few examples, but generally I'm seeing that change in me. And I'm approaching almost a year now of joining your classes. I think in middle to end of July I joined. So thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness, and contributing to my life in a way which I think you don't know, but at least I want to share as much as I can.
Thank you.
So thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the wonderful life experience.
Hare Krishna. Thank
Hare
you.
Krishna. Thank you.
Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Really, very wonderful lecture. And today the essence of your lecture was to fix mind 24/7, Lord Krishna. And you are in your daily classes, again and again you are reiterating that how to do in the Krishna service. And this has come beautifully in today's sloka from the Lord Krishna's mouth. What you are really preaching us, giving us, guiding us, really wonderful class, Guruji. And listening from the slokas from Lord Krishna's mouth, your words has given more meaning to it. We are not understanding. Daily you are saying do this, do that, but these are the words from Krishna's mouth. Really, we are really listening from Lord Krishna. The guidance from you. Really, this will be helpful in fixing our mind when we feel guilty about that. This we are not able to fix them. Then the alternate methods are given. Really, the wonderful meaning you have given to the understanding the process of fixing our mind to Lord Krishna. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna. Venkatanagarjuna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guru. Hare Krishna
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you Guruji for today wonderful session. Thank you Guruji. Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Sunil
Krishna
Srivas
Guruji.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Krishna Guruji, Dandavat Pranam Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna. Palaniappan Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Today was also very much interesting. So, main thing I will say that Krishna is in Bhagavad Gita is explaining even for the normal people. Today,
Yes.
sloga, when I hear from you, what I felt is even 24/7, if you are not able to do it, remember me all the time, you do at least these things. That
Yes.
means is more or less the Bhagavad Gita teaches us even for even normal people also many things. When we analyze, very simple things are told in that. That is the very beauty of Bhagavad Gita. I will say the beauty of Bhagavad Gita. So it is not necessary that people who have full knowledge and those only have to follow. So here Krishna is giving us simple ways, very simple ways in Bhagavad Gita for the understanding I could get from today's slogas. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Thank you.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare
Today,
Krishna.
we have learned, Guruji, that there are many options for Krishna consciousness. It is not that only one thing I have to do. There are many options. At least I should follow one. At least one I should follow, especially for us who are in the family life. It may be certain things may vary. Like for example, the chanting time may vary, puja time may vary. So many things may vary. It may not be constant. So at least there are many options he has given. Be Krishna consciousness. At least if you are not doing anything, at least Phalatyaga you should do. Something very many options, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna to everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna. Ravin Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
It's a wonderful class, Guruji. So, what I am understanding from today's shlokas is that there are 4 types of people we can engage in Krishna consciousness in 4 different ways or 4 different levels. So, one is the one whose chittam is always busy in Krishna consciousness, and the second one is who is trying for it, and the third one is doing work for Krishna, and the fourth one is sarva karma phalatyagam, which means detaching with the results of the karmas. So these are the 4 levels of Krishna consciousness. That is what I am understanding. Is that correct, Prabhuji?
That is correct, Prabhu. If you are in any of this level, it's fine. Then you will slowly reach to the highest level. Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, and they are progressive, which means that you are in one stage and then you go to next stage and then next stage.
Yes, that is correct. That's correct. If you are already in the highest stage, it is fine. Otherwise, if you are the other stage, you will easily elevate to the Krishna. Finally, you will go to Goloka. That's
Yes, Prabhuji. Wonderful, Prabhuji. Good teaching, on very clear to understand. And thank you for your efforts, Guruji, as I always say, for keeping us in Krishna consciousness, Guruji. Thank you so much, indebted, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna to all devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Kadiravan Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Kadiravan Prabhu. Okay, let us listen to Prabhupada's Gita.